So the GOP's coronavirus stimulus plan is highly regressive, and it's just more giveaways, more tax breaks, more bailouts to these huge corporations. And again, it leaves the working class and the most vulnerable and marginalized groups within the US behind, while propping up these huge behemoth corporations. So under this GOP stimulus plan to help people under or being impacted by the coronavirus, people with no income get $0, which obviously makes no sense whatsoever. The people with the lowest amounts of income, wealth, or resources should be disproportionately given more resources than the people that are more well off. That just obviously is very common sense perspective to take. The people with the least amount of money should be the ones getting the most amount of help from this coronavirus stimulus plan, but that's not the case. Roughly 60 million people who filed for taxes last year made less than $50,000, and those people would not get the full $1,200 that this GOP stimulus plan gives to people making over 50 grand a year, which is just insane. Again, people making less than $50,000 a year need this $1,200 $1,200 check from the government more than people making over $50,000 a year. That is just common sense again, but it just really telling that the GOP and the corporate Democrats are trying to means test this relief when it needs to be universal. This $1,200, I think it should be more. This $1,200 should be going to everybody in the U.S. It shouldn't be means tested. And if it was to be means tested, then yeah, maybe people making over like $250K a year or $200,000 a year shouldn't be getting the $1,200. But again, the reason why it's important to make programs universal, because they have so much more political capital that way, as opposed to means testing programs which only benefit certain segments of the population. Those programs are much easier to cut back because they don't benefit everybody. Universal programs just make sense on a political level, as well as just common sense, rational level. People with no income, or people with incomes under $50,000 a year, they should be getting this full $1,200 a month. It is just really disgusting and immoral that the most vulnerable, the most marginalized, the people and families and communities with the lowest amount of resources are not getting the full amount of help from the government. And if you made $0 last year, maybe you were unemployed, or maybe you're on SSI or whatever, you're not getting any money from that. So it's just completely ridiculous and disgusting on its face. So for single filers, their income needed to be at least $23,000 for last year to get the full $1,200 amount from the government. And for joint filers, they needed to make at least $47,000 a year to get the full $2,400 check from the government. And this plan also calls for each child getting $500. I think that's good. I think maybe it should be more even, especially given the fact that a lot of these kids are out of school, or all the schools should be closed. I don't know if that's the case, but they are closed here in Washington and California and New York, a lot of other states as well. I'm not sure if that's nationwide. I think it should be more than 500. Kids aren't able to go to school anymore. Parents are having to take time off work, pay for childcare, these types of things. I think that needs to be higher. And then, so these payments, they diminish after I think it's $75,000 or $70,000 a year, and then people who made above $99,000 last year don't get any money. Which again, it's really stupid to make this means tested. Everybody should be getting the same amount, and it's like the thing. Okay, yeah, maybe you made $100,000 last year, but you've been unemployed since the start of the year. You don't have any money in savings, so you get $0. That obviously doesn't make sense. It needs to be universal, so everybody benefits from it. And then there's even some Republican senators, Senator Romney of Utah and Senator Hawley, I'm not sure how you say it, of Missouri, both Republicans, mind you, are pointing out how this is very regressive, and the people who actually need this money, need this support the most, aren't going to be getting it. And I mean, it's pretty interesting that you have some Republican senators calling out how regressive this GOP stimulus plan is to combat the coronavirus and its hugely detrimental effects to the U.S. and more generally the global economy, where we are in a recession right now. We need to be taking this a lot more seriously. And not means testing the relief to the people who need it the most. Jesus fucking Christ, this is ridiculous. And then, of course, the airlines are getting $50 billion. I'm assuming probably no strings attached, even though there needs to be like huge ropes attached to any type of bailout that goes to these huge corporations. The taxpayers should get basically shares in those companies, and then when the company, when private, equity, private capital buys those shares back from the government, should the government so choose to sell, that money should obviously should go back to the U.S. taxpayers, as well as things like, if these huge corporations are getting any type of bailout money from the U.S. taxpayer, there needs to make sure there's no layoffs. They're able to unionize. They're able to get good wages. They're able to get sick leave. All of these types of things. So there needs to be huge, massive strings or ropes or chains or whatever attached to any type of aid or bailout money that goes to these huge, massive corporations. And the U.S. taxpayer has to dump $50 billion into the airlines. Then the U.S. taxpayer should be the majority stakeholder, if not completely control that company, until that company, pays the U.S. government back. Like the airlines, they just got $50 billion, and I'm assuming, the U.S. taxpayer didn't get an equity stake in these companies, even though one of Trump's economic advisors, I think his top economic advisor, Larry Kudlow, was suggesting something similar. And then I guess this stimulus plan also placed limits on paid leave for small businesses, so they don't have to pay anything, which is good. I don't think this burden should fall on small businesses. I think that should be covered by the government, in my opinion. And then I guess it also limited how much workers get if they do have to stay home due to the coronavirus, which is stupid. I really liked what Bernie Sanders was proposing, is that up to people making up to $75,000 a year would have all of their wages covered under unemployment insurance. People should be getting, compensated if they have to stay home or if they're getting laid off, up to their full amount of wages. And it's just, again, really sick and disgusting that the GOP, and I should say a lot of the corporate Democrats like Kamala Harris, like Nancy Pelosi, wanted to means test any type of aid that the government was going to be providing to people during this recession. And it's going to be something that we're going to be in for a while, and we need to be as generous as possible with the aid that the government is giving to the U.S. population, because again, like I said, most people, I mean, it's like 40% of the U.S. population can't afford a $400 emergency bill, an emergency cost of $400. And then these, again, are the same populations that aren't going to get the full amount of this $1,200. And if you made $0, last year on your tax return, or I guess you wouldn't have to file then, right? You get nothing. It's the people who have the least amount of wealth, resources, and income are the people who need this the most. It's just very disappointing and disheartening, but at least we have some Democrats that are calling this out, like AOC, and I think my favorite member of Congress, Ilhan Omar. She would make, a great president, a great Speaker of the House. She would have been a great VP under, somebody like Bernie Sanders. Maybe she'll run in 2024, but that's a different case. So at least to have some of the Democratic Party, obviously those who aren't of the neoliberal centrist corporatist wing, are speaking out about how this is just completely ridiculous. And it's pretty bad when Republican senators Mitt Romney and Josh Hawley are saying this is a regressive stimulus plan from the GOP, which it is. Needs to be universal $1,200 at least for everybody, full stop. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment sections down below. Peace, much love, subscribe if you have not already.